You can stay in a traditional Korean home. What more do you need? 안녕하세요.
본격적으로 한국을 여행하기 시작한 외국인 관광객들이 요즘 꼭 가봐야 한다고 외치는 도시 어딘지 아시나요? 바로 국내 최대 규모의 전통 한옥촌이라고 불리는 전주입니다. 전주에는 풍남동 일대에 700여 채의 한옥이 군락을 이루고 있는데요. 1910년부터 만들어진 이곳은 경기전, 오목대, 향교 등 중요 문화재도 가득하죠. 한옥 체험은 물론이고 전주 여행을 하는 한 미국인 커플의 영상 함께 보시겠어요?
안녕하세요. We're in Cheonju and this is the first time that we are staying in a traditional Korean home called a hanok. I love sitting on the floor. I love eating on the floor. What? That's weird. I love sleeping on the floor. This is going to be a great experience. But come on in. This place costs $47 per night. We're staying right in the heart of Cheonju Hanok village.
And it includes breakfast.
And it includes a full-on breakfast. Apparently they're going to wake us up at 9 a.m. tomorrow with a knock. The cool thing about a lot of the hanoks here is that there are some modern touches as well. So we've got a full-on TV. We even have AC, which is awesome because it's like 90 degrees outside right now. We have a little bathroom. Ta-da! Toilet, shower, curtain. These pillows are made out of, I think, grains or beans. You think it's this way?
No. Well, you know, probably that thing's down. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably the other way.
But it's so pretty.
Do you think maybe they're supposed to be here?
Ta-da! First try. We even have a little lanai. Basically, our room opens up into the main... Our room opens up basically into the main street of the village. So watching people walk by and
They're watching us film.
They're watching us film. After getting our little home all set up, we were excited to start exploring the village. One step into the village and we felt transported to a completely different time and place in South Korea. A place where time moves slower, modern things are left behind, and traditional culture is held onto tightly. Except for these really, really cool electric carts. So far, Cheonju is just this beautiful, quiet, kind of just untouched village. Now I know it's built up and restored to feel like a place where a lot of visitors can come and feel like they are transported to the Joseon dynasty, but it truly feels a world different than Seoul and Busan and a lot of the other bigger cities that we've been in. It's a really nice change in pace.
So we've seen tons of signs everywhere explaining kind of the history of this area and that this is one of the traditional slow cities, one of the cities that holds on to Korea's culture in a much more tangible way, as you can see built around us. But the most important thing that we've been seeing everywhere is that bibimbap has been mentioned on every single sign. One of my favorite foods. So we got to find a place to get it.
I've read that there are a couple of things that we definitely have to try while we're here. One is the bibimbap, and two, there are these pubs or taverns that serve makgeolli, which is a type of rice wine here. And I don't completely know how it goes and how to order and what to do, but apparently you order these things by the kettle and you get a ton of food along the way, and more food if you order more kettles. We followed all the kettle signs and happened upon this restaurant down a small little alleyway. Unsure of what lay behind those beautiful doors, we decided to just hop in. We were immediately greeted by the kindest woman who sat us at a table, brought us a menu, and pointed to something and said, "You probably want this."
Oh, they're bringing stuff already. Who's that? Thank you. So we've been in this restaurant for 30 total seconds and we have all this stuff. They brought us this, which I think is all the makgeolli, and then about 20 other side dishes, I think one of which is silkworms. Unclear. I don't know what to do. I think we just eat all this. I'm really excited. We're in over our heads and this is great.
Okay, I am in love with this place. So This restaurant is a social business that gives job opportunities for senior citizens, so people over 60. We got the Noble table set, which is one kettle, basic side dishes, all for 25,000 won, which is about $20. We had no clue what we were doing, but we dove right in. You think this goes in there?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh, it's cold. Some milk? Let's cheers to the amazing ladies that work here. It's like a banana-y fermented, ricey, cool drink. I like it.
The amount of food you get is just it's insane. I think we can go straight for the bug. Oh, that's good. Very nutty. Tasty.
As you can see, our palates and the way we describe food, very sophisticated.
I think. That's really good. Sesame oil makes that. It's delicious.
Can you tell me what that was?
No. How much more do we got in there?
A lot. This is so much fun and so good. Like, we still have 1/3 of the kettle left, and we've gone through 3 bowls. I love this place.
We've almost finished it. I feel warm.
The entire experience was completely unexpected, and we honestly didn't recognize about 90% of what was on our table. But all of it was delicious.
Oh, did we finish it?
We've done it, sir.
How are you feeling?
A little toasty. But now we're gonna go on a hike.
What?
We are just wandering through the village here in Cheonju, and guys, it is so cool. I had no idea. Honestly, when we were looking where to go next, we were just trying to make our way back up to Seoul. Cheonju was a place that came up, and so glad they had bookings available for us because.
And you keep expecting this like awesome architecture, very traditional feeling area to end, but it just doesn't. It's just the whole town.
So now we are hiking up to this, what Google and the internet calls pavilion. The sun's just about to set, so we gotta make it up there quick.